Enabling local. Sidwell Distribution is a local business that loves supporting Northwest Oklahoma's schools and businesses. We are here to service all of your concession stands, restaurants, food trucks, churches, and more. With candy, paper goods, fried food basics, and even local products, we will exceed your expectations with competitive pricing and excellent service.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
Day in and day out, you're committed. Every practice, every training, every game, every meet, you put in the work. Your fans may not see it, but you do. You have a story to tell, a personal brand, a career to launch, and an audience to connect with. Take control of your story with Athleon.co. You're doing the work. You deserve to benefit from it.
And hi again, everybody. It's the Squirtle game of the week. Squirtle game of the week here as it's the Silo Lady Rebels against the Perry Maroons here in the third place game of this Cashion County Line tournament. As the first of four this evening, once again, the Squirtle game of the week. And first, the starting lineup for the Perry Maroons, ranked 13th in Class 3A. They'll start Kennedy Height. She's an outstanding 5'8 senior. One of the top players on the squad, along with Sarah Davidson, the 5'10 junior. Also in the starting lineup, Aaliyah Schrum, 5'5 sophomore. And then Bella Porter, a 5'11 sophomore. And finally, the final starter for Perry is Emery Halford. She's a 5'5 junior. Now for the starting lineup for the Silo Lady Rebels, 10-7 on the season for Coach Jake Job's squad. And they'll start Kinley Pierce, the 5'7 sophomore. Also Custina Tubby, the 5'8 freshman. Riley Pierce, the 5'8 senior in the starting lineup, as well as Michaela Clark, a 5'6 senior, and Avery Beecham, a 5'7 senior. Beecham had 10 yesterday to lead a balanced offensive attack as the Lady Rebels, however, came up short against Dale. Despite a valiant second half, 75-40 was the final in that one in the semifinals of the tournament. Silo defeated Varnum 55-52 in the opening round. Perry, meanwhile, they beat Fairview 43-40 in round one and then lost to Cashion last night 57-44. Kevin Farr along with Asher Ludrick here on the Squirtle game of the week. Glad you're along with us across the statewide Squirtle network. Also streaming on SiloRebels.tv. And let's see. Well, now we've got a stoppage delay here as we're going to have the cheerleaders switch ends of the court. So Perry comes in 9-6, ranked 13th in Class 3A. And the Maroons, they've got a talented offensive duo in Kennedy Height and Sarah Davison that leads the way most of the time. Opening tap controlled by Perry. Here's Davison. She's going to drive all the way in and be fouled immediately. So the Maroons not wasting any time after they grab the opening tip. And Avery Beecham picks up the foul there. Free throws coming up for Davison. And the first one rattles in. Next one on the way, and it's good. So Davison has the first points of the game, and Asher going to take a big effort from the Lady Rebels here again today to try to knock off a ranked squad.
Yeah, I mean, they're ranked 13 on the season, and hopefully the Lady Rebels can shoot the ball very well, and that could try to make something pretty good for them, and hopefully that happens.
That's going to be a big key. And LC, here's a three on the way. It's good, Michaela Clark.
Bang-a-rang.
So right out of the shoot, called for the, they're going to have to shoot it well, and they hit the first three of the game. Silo at 3-2 on Perry. Just 45 seconds into this one. Here's Height dribbling out front. The Lady Rebels come for a trap. Get it out of her hands. Swing it left side. Three on the way is no good. Rebound ends up in the hands of Kinley Pierce. Silo's got it. They want to push it down the court quickly. Michaela Clark with it. Now back out front. Pierce gets a screen, drives all the way down the baseline. Does Riley. Missed the shot underneath. Rebound. Davison taking it to the other end quickly, and she'll throw in the layup. All 4 points thus far for Sarah Davidson for Perry, and the Maroons lead it 4-3. Beecham over on the right side gives it to Clark. Looks like Perry working in a man-to-man defense. Now Kinley starts the drive. Pass off left side. There's Riley Pierce. And 3 seconds called. Silo's going to turn it over on the 3-second violation. So Perry's got it back. They want to try to keep the ball out of the hands of Kennedy Height. Sarah Davison, however, has been big thorn so far. Here's a ball's deflected, stolen by Clark. Now Kinley Pierce ahead there to Avery Beecham, and she's going to be fouled. So Perry turns it over. Each team with a turnover here in the first 2 minutes of play. Beecham triggers it in from the baseline. Gets it to Kinley Pierce. Kick it off left wing. Tubby's going to drive. Throw up a runner in the paint. Shot is no good. Rebound to Beecham. Kicks out. Three on the way by Pierce is no good. Riley couldn't get it to fall. Height has the ball off the rebound. Lady Rebels trying to trap her as she inches close to half court. Gets around the defense. Height's going to take it all the way in. Reverse layup and missed it underneath. Kick out on the rebound. Davison's three is good. So Davison lighting it up here early on. She's got all 7 Perry points. Beecham off to Kinley Pierce, top of the key. Gets a screen there. Now down the left side of the lane, and reaching in, committing the foul was Kennedy Height. It's going to be free throws for Kinley Pierce. And these two teams, schools kind of familiar with each other in girls athletics, as they met on the softball diamond in the state semifinals last fall. As Kinley Pierce makes the free throw. Perry was a 7-1 winner in that semifinal game in the fall softball championships. Pierce makes them both, 7-5. Perry won that one and then won the state championship a day later. Back in the 3A state softball finals. Three on the way is no good. There's an offensive rebound, however. Perry with an offensive board, driving in. Davison splits 2 defenders and scores again. And she is doing it all for Perry. Sarah Davison has 9, and Perry has 9. A 9-5 lead. Riley Pierce gets the screen out front. Rebels right side. Hands off, Beecham drives in, pull-up shot, no good. Fight for the rebound. I think foul's going against Tubby. And that'll be her first. Well, so far, the Lady Rebels have done what they wanted to try to contain Kennedy Height, but Davison has just blistered them for 9 points. Here's a drive inside, kickoff on the left. Now a runner in the paint, and Tubby just picked up foul number 2. She's probably going to have to go to the bench midway through this first quarter. Emery Halford with the drive into the paint. She's at the line. Free throw's good. So Tubby checks out with 2 fouls. Harley Gardner checks in for the first time, the 5'7" sophomore. One more at the line for Halford, and it's no good. Gardner gets the rebound just into the game. Down with it. Clark's quick three's up and good.
Bangarang.
So another Michaela Clark 3. She's drained both attempts here in the first quarter, and Sato cuts the lead back to 2. 10-8 Perry. Now a 3 to answer is up and good for the Maroons. That one from Halford downtown. So both teams starting to catch fire a little bit from outside. Kinley Pierce drives the right side of the lane, goes on a spin move into the paint, and the shot was no good, but she is fouled, and Halford picks up the personal, and Kinley will shoot 2. Free throw coming up for the sophomore, and she'll hit it. Pierce and Clark have accounted for all the silo points thus far. Here's the next one. It's good. Four free throws for Kinley Pierce. Silo cuts the lead now to 3. 13-10. 3 minutes to go. First quarter. Height's going to pull up with the jumper on the right wing. Misfire that time. Rebound tapped into the hands of Kinley Pierce, and she's going to lose it out of bounds. Silo with some early turnovers. That's 3. Inbounds. Now Davison has it out front. She's got Gardner on her this time. Davison on the dribble, trying to get free. Can't do so. They're going to fire up a long 3. That one way long. Off the mark, but an offensive board. Kick out. 3 on the way by Hyde is good. Kennedy Hyde has her first points of the game. But offensive rebounds have been the Silo Achilles heel and hurt them again there. Second chance opportunity. Here's a turnover. Coming the other way, Davison on the dribble. Silo gets back defensively, however. Davison going to pull the trigger from the corner, and no good on that 3. Rebound off the Harley Gardner. Davison, the left-hand shooter, was shooting from the right corner that time. Now Clark with it for Silo. Michaela to the free throw line. Dribbles all the way inside. Now toss back out to Kinley Pierce. Under 2 minutes to go here in the quarter. Beecham comes out to retrieve. Directs traffic out front. Now to Riley Pierce. Pierce gets a screen, drives all the way down the right side of the lane and scores. Everybody cleared out that time, and Riley took it all the way in off the glass. Height driving for Perry, and she'll score and be fouled. Better get back quick because Height and Davison are headed to the other end. Clark guilty of that foul. They are tremendous athletes, Kennedy Height and Sarah Davidson, for the Maroons. Height's free throw is on the way. It's good. So she's got 6 here in the first quarter. Davidson is accounted for 9. Perry's lead is 19-12. We've got a timeout. 30-second break here with 1:29 to play in the quarter, and Perry has extended the lead. That's been their biggest of the game thus far at 7. So Sano trying to find a defensive answer for Height and Davison. Talked to Coach Joe before the game, and this morning he knew it was going to be a tough chore to try to slow down the dynamic duo for Perry. Maroons in the charcoal colored uniforms with the maroon trim. Height wearing that knee brace has not really slowed her down much. Here's a bounce pass, backdoor, cut by Beecham, and a foul's going to be whistled on Beecham. Sato turns it over for the third time here. And the foul on Beecham, that's the 15th foul on Sato. Second on Beecham, and it's going to be free throws for Davison on the other end. That's who Perry wants at the line, Davison and Height. Davison, left-handed shot, drains it. She's got an even 10 of the 20 Perry points. Next one is good as well. As we near a minute to go here in the first quarter from Cashin today. First of 4, and there's a steal. Another Silo turnover. Perry taking it to the other end and missing the shot underneath. Rebound to Kinley Pierce, and a foul's whistled on Cashin here, or excuse me, on Perry, and I think that's going on Height. Lady Rebels will get it across this time. Cash Atwood catches. She had just checked in the game, the 5'3 junior. Now Riley Pierce right side. Back out front to Gardner. Now to Atwood. Working off a screen. Backdoor pass to Riley Pierce. Can't hang on to it. Lost the handle. Turnover. Coming the other way. Perry's going to turn it over. Beecham with the steal. Ahead to Gardner. Throws one up and can't get it to fall, but she's fouled with 30 seconds to go. Yeah, a little bit sloppy there on both sides, Asher.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of been, kind of mixed up, but hopefully they can try to get the scoreboard back where it was.
Yeah, both teams trying to get a little bit of rhythm, and the free throw's no good by Harley Gardner there. Here's the next one from the sophomore. It's good. Gardner averages 2.4 a game. Has her first point today. Silo cuts the lead to 8, 21-13. Down with it. Davison has it. Closely guarded there by Pierce. Now to Height. She's got Atwood on her. 10 seconds to go. Height looking for a screen. Can't find it. Now it's going to step back, shoot a long 3, and hit it. Oh, my. 2 seconds to go in the quarter, and that's going to do it for Perry in the first period. 24-13, a double-digit lead for the Maroons after one over Silo. Back with more coming up from Cashin right after this.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company. Older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you, and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We're making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
And welcome back. Glad you're along with us today here on the Squirtle Games of the Week from the Cashin County Line Tournament. First of 4 today here in Championship Saturday. This is the third place girls game. Perry leading Silo 24-13. Kevin Farr, Asher Ludrick on the call of this one. As Silo basketball to begin the second quarter. Kinley Pierce feeds Riley Pierce, cutting the basket. Shot no good underneath. Riley gets her own rebound. Toss back out to Kinley. Now Kinley spins inside. She missed the shot as well. So neither of the Pierce sisters can get one to fall. And we got a whistle and a foul on the Lady Rebels, Harley Gardner. That's her first. Two good looks. Couldn't get either to fall, Asher.
No, I mean, looks like the Rebels are just having a tough time shooting the ball, but in the start of it they weren't. They were shooting pretty good.
Well, and there's a three by Davison as she finally missed one, but it's fouled by Gardner, and that's going to give Davison 3 free throws, and that's a killer for Silo as Davison. She's been deadly at the line. 11 points already in the game, and the first one's up and good. It's been the Height and Davison show. Height with 9 and Davison 11. They combined for 20 of Perry's 24 points in the first quarter. Davison hits the second. Third one coming up. And it's good as well. Made all 3. She's got 14. Has single-handedly outscored Silo thus far. Lady Rebels got to find an answer offensively and get that lid off the basket to have a shot at the upset. Driving Atwood on the baseline. She bumped and fouled, and this one's going on Davison. That's her second. Well, we'll see if Coach Matthews leaves her in with those 2 fouls. Looks like he will. Inbounds pass for Silo goes to Riley Pierce. Pierce working out front, dribbles to the left side. Now toward the elbow. Kick back out. Kinley's 3 on the way is no good. Left it short. Riley offensive rebound. Tries to force one up inside, and she's fouled and will shoot free throws. As that one goes on Perry's Aliyah Schrum, her second. Riley Pierce at the free throw line. First one's up and no good. Well, it's been kind of 50-50 shooting for Riley here in this tournament. And so if she maintains that pace, she'll make this one, Asher. And it's good. There you go. 1 out of 2. Stays on that 50% clip. Pierce now with 3 for Riley, the team's leading scorer. Perry's lead is 13. Dribbling out front, Davison. Now they swing it back around. Driving shot. That one's way off the mark. Gardner gets the rebound. Down with it is Kinley Pierce. Toss left side. That one's going to be called for a travel. Turnovers have been costly for the Lady Rebels here and or yesterday. 27% ratio in that turnover department against Dale yesterday. And already 6 here today. And Height having trouble out front. She's going to turn it over. double team, forced the turnover there. Beecham down with it, kick out. Pierce for three is no good. Riley misfired that time. Rebound off to Perry. Silo one and done. Maroons work it in the front court. Davison dribbles to the free throw line. Kicks over to the right wing. Davison comes back to retrieve. Now toss out front. Height was posting up that time. Davison's going to shoot a long three. This one, it's no good. Kinley Pierce rebound. Pierce into the front court. Atwood spots up for three. Now thought about it, passed it up, starts the drive, lost the basketball, and it's tied up. Possession arrow is in favor. Nope, they're going to call a foul before the tie-up. Oh, nope. Actually, they're going to call the timeout. They tied up the possession, but Coach Matthews got the timeout before that occurred. After the Silo turnover. 7th turnover this first half on the Lady Rebels. So this matchup between teams that don't play each other very often. Silo located in the far southern part of the state, southeastern part of the state. Near the Texas border. While Perry up north near closer to the Kansas border. Both in Class 3A, however. Perry with the basketball. They work it left side. Back out, Davison. Gardner comes out to get on her. Now Davidson cutting to the basket. They hit her for the lay-in. Forced her to pass it, but she got it back, cutting to the goal. Now 16 in the contest for Davison, and a whistle and a foul on Perry. That's the 3rd team foul. Cash Atwood back in for Silo. And that Perry foul was whistled on Libby Turner. Pass down to the baseline, and it's thrown away. Lady Rebels turn it over. Back-to-back trips. Perry trying to counter. Working inside. Height going to be called for an offensive foul. Well, held their ground defensively that time and forced Height to turn it over. I think that's the 2nd personal on Height as well. So Height and Davidson both with 2 fouls. They're going to stay out there. 4:40 still to play, 2nd quarter. Atwood dribbles to the free throw line, kicks back right side. Tubby fires it across to Riley Pierce. Now Pierce going to drive toward the basket, splits 2 defenders and got the friendly roll. Second field goal of the game for Riley. She's now got 5 points. The Perry lead is 13 on Silo. Height. Right side. They work it inside now to Davison, and she just takes it immediately to the basket to draw the foul, and we'll see who this one's going on. I think it's going on Clark, and that'll be the 2nd on Michaela. So here we go, and Davison's back at the free throw line where she's made a living here in the first half for Perry. Makes that one. 8 for 8, Asher.
Man, she's just not missing at all. I mean, it's just, she just shoots it on the right time and right angle.
Yep, 9 for 9 now. Made them both. Davison filling it up at the free throw line and on the scoreboard. She's now got 18 of Perry's 31 points. The lead is 15, largest of the game. 3 by Atwood was no good, and they're going to get a foul on the rebound. I think it's going on Height. Yep, that'll be the third on Height. And the fifth Perry team foul, so it's about all that's gone wrong for Perry thus far is the foul difficulty. And let's see, Coach Matthews may leave Height out there. Has not gone to the bench yet as Kenley Pierce makes the free throw. Now here they bring in a sub for Height. She scored 9 points in the first quarter, but that's been it thus far as Kenley makes them both. Schrum was back in for Perry. Davison's going to dribble it down the court now. Picks up her dribble and a diving steal attempt by Atwood. She sails out of bounds. Couldn't hang on to it. Hold on to the possession. Perry looking to inbound, and they will. Reaching in, foul's going to be called on Harley Gardner. I think that's her third, 2, I believe. Yep. So Gardner in foul trouble. She's got to go to the bench. Tubby's out there playing with her 2 fouls. Atwood's back in for Silo. Inbounds, there's Davison. She'd been the bread and butter offensively. Pass goes inside, shot missed underneath. And that time it was Bella Porter, couldn't get it to fall. Silo has it back. Tubby spins toward the paint. Missed the shot, left it short. Beecham offensive rebound, kick out. 3 on the way is no good by Atwood. Now another long rebound. Kenley Pierce has it, and Silo wants a timeout. 3:07 to go. Lady Rebels trying to make some hay here with Kennedy Height on the bench with those fouls. And but they've got a lid on the basket. Asher?
Well,
got to try to get something to fall.
Well, it's just not that. It's just they're not having a great angle on the ball. When you shoot it, you're going to have a right matter of time to shoot the ball, but it's not looking like it for the Lady Rebels.
Yep. They've gone cold from outside. Michaela Clark hit the first two threes to start the game. Lady Rebels have not made another one since from downtown. And having trouble buying a bucket as just one field goal here in the second quarter. That came from Riley Pierce on a lay-in. Silo basketball out of the timeout. Kenley drives all the way down the lane and scores. With the left hand, Kenley Pierce. She's got 8. Silo cuts it back to 11. Pass off left wing. Now they swing it back out front. There's Davison. Look out. Now left side. 3 on the way, and that one's good. Well, Perry got one from Schrum that time, and somebody other than Davison did the damage on that one. Schrum with her first points. Perry's lead back to 14 with 2:20 to go in half number 1. Here's Atwood, dribbles off a screen, and her underhand layup is good. Quick step down the left side of the lane by Cash Atwood. The junior has her first bucket. Now Perry with a long 3. That one's off the mark. Silo with the rebound. They want to push it in transition, and Atwood a little bit out of control, called for an offensive foul. One of the Lady Maroons, that was Schrum, took the charge, and she was still down, but now back on her feet, kind of trying to walk that one off. Might have been a little banged up. 9th Silo turnover. Pierce goes for a steal, comes up empty as driving baseline, and Davison's going to throw in a runner. And Sarah Davidson's doing it all, the junior. .90 seconds to go, second quarter. Silo nearly lost it again, but Atwood saves it. Left side, Kinley Pierce. Now Riley's got it, top of the key. Looking for a screen. She's got Davison on her. Going to spin, go all the way down the left side of the lane, missed the shot. Davison gets the rebound. She wants to push it up quickly, and nice feed over there. And Perry scores the layup on the assist from Davison to Bella Porter. Perry adds a bucket, 38-22. Riley Pierce is going to be fouled now, and it's going to be more Silo free throws. 46 seconds to go in the half. Riley 1 for 2 at the line today. And the first one rims out no good.
I bet she'll make this
yep.
one.
So, well, the odds are, the way it's gone this tournament, she will. And nope, missed that one. Missed them both, but Beecham gets the offensive rebound. They kick it left side. Kinley starts the drive, now spins back inside, goes up in traffic, and call for a travel. Tenth Silo turnover. Double figures here in the first half. Inbounds to Davison, look out. She's in transition on the drive to the goal. Oh, she called for a travel. Oh, my. It was a nifty move, crossover, and they call her for a travel before she throws that one in. Everything's been going in for Davison here in the first half. 22 seconds left. Kinley Pierce spins in the paint. Left a shot short. Davison with another rebound. Here comes Davison down for Perry. Clock down to 10. Work it inside. Shot no good. Rebound loose, and it's going to be out of bounds to Silo with 6.3 remaining. They're going to roll it up. Beecham picks it up. Now into the front court. 3, 2, and we've got a foul called on a screen, and Davison just picked up her third foul. With 1.2 seconds left, Silo's going to shoot free throws. Davison just ran through the screen of Avery Beecham. Perry in a whirl of hurt foul-wise going into the half. Silo's going to get Tubby out with her 2 fouls as J.C. Webb has checked in. Beecham missed the first free throw. Here's the second, and it's good. 1 for 2 at the line. Beecham led the scoring yesterday with 10. That's just her first today. Inbounds for Perry. They'll stand and hold it, and that's the end of the first half of play. Maroons 38 and Silo 23 at the half. We'll go ahead and take a break, be back, and then give you the first half scoring numbers coming up right after this timeout on the Squirtle Game of the Week.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
It all starts with a dream. Somewhere, someone had a dream. Once a dream is recognized, you need a good team to make it come true. For 70 years, it's been our dream to make your dreams come true. For 70 years, Pioneer has sponsored local teams, local schools, local families. For 70 years, we've put in the work to be prepared every day to help you dream big, connecting what matters, connecting you to your dream.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
And welcome back here on the Squirtle Game of the Week. It's halftime and from Cashion, and Perry leading Silo 38-23 at the half. Kevin Farlow with Asher Ledrick as we look at the first half scoring. First for the Perry Maroons, the 13th ranked team in Class 3A, and Sarah Davidson put on a offensive show in the first half, the 5'10 junior. 11 points in the first quarter, 9 in the second, 20 first half points for Perry to lead the charge for the Maroons. Kennedy Height, the outstanding senior scorer. She scored 9 in the first quarter. Lady Rebels did a pretty good job on her most of the half, though, and she also had to go to the bench with 3 personal fouls. Emery Halford with 4 points, Elias Schrum with 3, and Bella Porter with 2 for Perry in half number 1. Silo was led in scoring by Kinley Pierce in the opening half, 8 points, 6 for Michaela Clark with those 2 early threes, 5 for Kinley Pierce. Cash Atwood added a couple off the bench. Avery Beecham and Harley Gardner both 1 apiece for the Silo Lady Rebels. That foul trouble's about the only issue for Perry at the moment, as both Kennedy Height and Sarah Davison went into the locker room with 3 personal fouls. We'll see how Coach Matthews handles that here in the second half. Halftime here, Perry on top of Silo in this girls' third place game. First of 4 this evening here on the Squirtle Games of the Week. And we will take a timeout and be back on Squirtle TV right after this.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you 1 check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
Enid Brewing Company, the grain to glass concept located in the heart of downtown Enid. We are a family-friendly establishment with a variety of local Oklahoma craft beer, wine, and cocktails. We can't wait to host your next happy hour, family gathering, or cater your next big event. Come visit us at Eno Brewing Company on the southwest corner of the square or at 580-297-5214.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business, and remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
All right, set to start the second half here from Cashion in this girls' third place game. Perry leading Silo by 15 at halftime. 38-23, going to be Maroon basketball to begin the second half. And Height and Davison both on the floor with those three fouls. Here's Davison three to start the second half, no good. A rare miss for Sarah Davison. Silo out with it in transition, quick three up, and no good from Atwood from the left wing. Height with the rebound, outlet Davison, layup is good. So they pick up where they left off in the first half. Davidson out in transition. She's got 22 points. Errant pass nearly stolen. Now feed Beecham, cutting back door, and she lays it up. So the first field goal of the game for Avery Beecham. She's got three now. Answers the bucket, but there's Height for three, up and good. Kennedy Height with their third three of the game. The Height and Davison show continues for Perry. Here's a drive by Beecham, and it's no good, right side, and rebound is out of bounds off of Perry. It's going to stay with Silo. They inbound. Clark fakes the three, drives in, shoots, and scores underneath. Nice move to the basket by Michaela. Split two defenders, and that's her first point since those two early threes. 8 in the game for Clark. Three on the way for, nice roll in. Schrum hits the three. Fortunate roll over the front iron, and 6:20 to go. The lead is 19. Silo with the miss inside. Rebound Height, outlet Davison. Here comes Perry, and they work it right side. Pull-up jumper is good. The lead over 20. Halford hits that one. Perry with the run to start this second half. Michaela Clark with it for Silo. Pass back out. Kinley Pierce spins in the paint, turns, shoots, and scores. Well, the Lady Rebels just got to find a defensive answer. As Perry just been lighting it up right now, and there's a turnover on the Maroons, however. Kind of like yesterday, Asher, with Silo against Dale. Dale was just lighting it up, and wasn't a whole lot you could do about it.
Yeah, it's probably been like that the first two games, but Rebels done a little bit better at shooting, but I don't know about defense.
Yeah, and trying to answer offensively. Here's a drive, and the shot is good by Riley Pierce, and a foul on Perry. Lady Rebels staying aggressive, taking the ball to the basket. Riley Pierce with the bucket. That's the second personal foul on Emery Halford. Pierce, free throw is no good. She continues to struggle at the line. 7 points for Pierce. Perry's lead is 17, 48-31. Height working out front. Pass off Halford, right wing. That ball's deflected. That's saved. Now it's loose on the court. Tie up. Oh, actually, it was tied up, but out of bounds was Perry. As Porter was out of bounds, so it's going to be a Perry turnover. Silo has it back. Beecham dribbles out front, feeds it to Riley Pierce just outside the free throw line. She'll penetrate down the right side of the paint, turns, shoots, and scores. Well, got that one up and under and in for Riley Pierce. Back to a 15-point lead. Both teams have scored 10 already here in the second half. That three misses, but an offensive rebound for Perry. Inside, Davison with a nice little reverse layup. She continues to kill the Lady Rebels. 24 for Sarah Davidson. Midway point of this third quarter. Perry's lead is 17. Handoff to Kinley Pierce down the right side of the lane, and she'll hit the bucket.
Well, it looks like the Lady Rebels are on a run, too, but it looks like Perry's also on a run, too.
Yeah,
so.
both teams just red hot offensively, but neither can find a defensive answer. Schrum, pass off Davison, right wing. Now underneath, kick out, three on the way, and Halford's three is good. And the red-hot shooting continues on both sides. They just come out lighting it up here in the second half. Both teams. Beecham bounces underneath. Riley Pierce shot no good. Beecham offensive rebound. Pierce going to try it again, and she'll hit the little runner. Coming the other way, Davison trying to answer, and Atwood reaches in and fouls her, and that's going to be free throws for Davison.
Anybody but her.
Yeah. That's what Silo's got to be saying right now.
I bet she's going to make both of these.
10 for 10 tonight. At the line is Davison, and she'll hit it. Here comes the next one. Oh, she missed one, Ashley. You jinxed her finally.
Well, it's kind of good for us.
Well, she'd made 11, her first 11, so her percentage is still pretty good. Nobody can make them all. Sado's going to spread the floor here, trailing by 17. 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. A drive by Riley Pierce. Cut off on the baseline, picked up the dribble, toss out. Tubby's three, that one's off the mark. Too long. Rebound, Davison, here she comes, open court. Around 5 defenders miss the shot. She gets the rebound and scores. 5 Lady Rebels around her, and they still couldn't stop Davison, who's got 27. Here's a three by Clark, is no good. Height rebound, outlet pass Halford, layup is good. Perry just getting out in transition, and Silo unable to get back quick enough. The lead has ballooned to 21. Perry up with 1:40 to go in the third quarter. Three is no good. Offensive rebound, Harley Gardner, but the pass into the hands of Halford, and Sato with the turnover. Michaela Clark's going to be called for a foul in the backcourt. Her third. Well, after double-digit turnovers in the first half, Sato has done a better job handling the basketball here in the second, but it hasn't mattered for Perry, who has just continued to shoot lights out. Schrum drives the baseline, kick back out to Height. She got Pierce all over. Height drives, shoots, score. Oh, and the offensive foul is called. Went right through Riley Pierce. I thought they were going to call a block. Height just picks up foul number 4 on that charge. They couldn't get her out in time. Stays in the game. Now Tubby, loose ball inside and scrambled for. And let's see who the foul's going against. It is going on Riley Pierce. First foul on Pierce. They get Hyde out with the 4 fouls. A minute left here in the third quarter. Silo picking up with a full court press. Halford's going to dribble it up for Perry. Gives it to Davison. Silo got to get the ball out of her hands.
Or she's just going to make it.
Yeah, look out. Davison trying to spin free. Now Schrum's got it. Toss back out to Halford. 35 seconds to go. Davison looking for a screen. Now the pass nearly out of bounds. Saved into the hands of Davison. In traffic in the paint. Missed that one. A rare miss, but an offensive rebound for Perry. Davison's got it back. Pass right side. Schrum has it. She passed up the shot. Swing it to the left. Now Davison's got it. 8 seconds to go. She's going to create something right here. Step back, 3 on the way, and it's no good. And the rebound is deflected out of bounds. And if that would have gone, that was just the way it's been going for Davison. But after 3 quarters, Perry leads Silo 58-37. We're back for the fourth quarter right after this.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
East River Roustabout, centrally located in Oklahoma, provides construction services specifically tailored for oilfield projects. Our team consists of highly skilled, experienced professionals who offer a wide range of services in construction, maintenance, and operations, focusing on both upstream and midstream sectors. With a combined 44 years of experience in pipeline and roustabout services, our team leads have a proven track record of success for major energy companies. So call the team at East River Roustabout today, 405-849-5156.
Back at Cashin, fourth quarter coming up here, and game 1 of 4 today here on the Squirtle Games of the Week live broadcast. Kevin Farr along with Asher Ledrick for this one. And 8 minutes to go. Perry with a 21-point lead heading into the fourth quarter. The Maroons have led by double digits throughout. 11-point lead after 1, 15 at the half. Now it's 21. And 8 minutes to go here. Silo basketball to begin the fourth quarter. Michaela Clark with it out on the perimeter. Gives off Gardner, right wing. Swing it to the baseline there to Atwood. Now Kinley Pierce has it. Pierce driving, and she's called for an offensive foul. Both teams sizzling shooting in that third quarter, but Perry had the better end of it, scoring 20 to add to the lead. And Hawford was, I think she may have some blood on her elbow, had to come out of the game. Perry basketball. Silo full court pressure. Here's Davison, going to dribble it up. Gives it off there. Looking to get the ball back. Gardner trying to deny her the ball. Can't do it. Height still on the bench with those 4 personal fouls. Pass inside intended for Schrum. Deflected. Davison's got it, but she was out of bounds. It'll be a Perry turnover. So the Maroons turn it over. Clark back out to Pierce. Back to Clark. 3 on the way from the left wing is no good. Rebound off Davison. Here she comes. All the way down in transition. Trying to make a move to the paint. Gardner stays in front of her. Now she lost it for a second. Gets it back. Pass back out. That's going to be a backcourt violation. And coming down to get the basketball, diving for it was Atwood. And a foul's going to be called on Schrum. Well, it was going to be Silo basketball, but Schrum commits the foul anyway. That's her third. And Perry wants a timeout. Maroons are going to take a full timeout. 6:46 to play. We will take it with them and be back with more here from Cashin in the Squirtle Game of the Week.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief, these are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkimpregnant.org. That's thinkimpregnant.org.
And we're back here from Cashin. Out of the timeout. Ball in possession of Silo. Lady Rebels inbounding. Beecham to trigger it in on the baseline and does to Cash Atwood. Atwood tries to drive inside, kicks it back out. Now Beecham going to drive the right side of the lane, throws one up and in and fouled. So a chance at a three-point play here for Avery Beecham. First points of this fourth quarter. As Riley Pierce checks back in for Silo. Avery now with 5. She led the way with 10 yesterday, and the free throw is good. So Beecham finishes the three-point play. Silo takes a quick 30-second timeout. They've cut the lead to 18. Going to take a lot to try to erase this deficit. Asher down 18 with 6.5 minutes to go. Going to need some turnovers and catch fire on three-point.
Yeah, I mean, also the Lady Rebels are going to score a lot, but they're also going to have some defense because they're going to want to guard Davidson.
Yeah. Davidson's been a thorn in their side all day long. Height is back in at that timeout with those 4 fouls. She's playing with 4. Lady Rebels have kind of held her in check. 12 points thus far today for Kennedy Height. Davidson's got it. Sarah Davison going to dribble it up. Now pass into the front court. Not touched by anybody. It's turned over. Well, there's one of those defensive stops you were calling for. And so they got to answer offensively. They're going to have to score about every time. Perry's turned it over for the second time here in the fourth quarter. Kinley Pierce dribbles out front for Silo. Now kicks off. Right wing, 3 on the way by Atwood is no good. Long rebound to Riley Pierce. Riley takes it back up inside. Missed the shot. Too hard, that one. And the rebound off to Perry. Height's going to dribble it up into the front court for the Maroons. Atwood's trying to stay with Davison all over the court. Now she's posted up. Davison gets it inside. She's fouled. And back to the free throw line, where she's been about as close to automatic as you can get.
It's kind of like a game because she just can't miss.
Well, Atwood just picked up her third personal foul. Trying to stay with Davison out there. Here's the free throw's good. Left-hand shooter. Sarah Davison now with 28 points. She is 12 for 13 at the line, make it 13 of 14. The lead back to 20 for Perry. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Kinley Pierce dribbles to the free throw line, kicks back out. Atwood's three is up and good.
Bang-a-rang.
So Silo finally got one to fall. But down with it is Perry. Atwood's first 3 of the game. Here's near steal by Atwood, and she will get credit for the steal as she was bumped by Davis. No. They're going to call it foul. Coach Joe can't believe it. The ball was in the hands of Atwood, and Jake Job is livid. Ball was in the hands of Atwood, but she was called for the foul, loose ball foul that time. I thought it was going on Davison for sure. Pass goes inside. Davison forces up a shot. It's no good. Offensive rebound taken away by Beecham. Headed to the other end. Here's Michaela Clark. 3 on the way is no good. Long rebound, fought for. Scramble for it. Saved by Height. Outlet pass down. Schrum goes in and scores, or actually make it Bella Porter with the layup. So just like that, Perry's back to 19. Silo looked like they were about to make a run. Driving, Atwood, and a foul. A blocking foul on Perry here. That's going on Schrum. The Lady Rebels turn into aggression mode now. Full throttle as Atwood driving to the basket. Fourth foul on Schrum. She's got 4, along with Height's 4. 4:45 still to play. Atwood free throw is no good. Five points today for Cash. Next one is in. So she's got 6. Christina Tubby checks back in the game. Full court pressure applied. Inbounds goes to Height. Kennedy Height up into the front court. Double team comes there. Swing it off the right side. Now a drive. Porter in the paint. And her floater falls for Bella Porter. Porter with 6 points now. 20-point lead. Clark's three's no good. Long rebound controlled by Perry. Headed to the other end. They've got numbers. Now Schrum's going to kick it back out to Davison. who finds Height for three, top of the key, and that one's drilled home. Fourth three of the game for Kennedy Height. Even though she's been saddled with foul trouble most of the contest, she's got 15. Here's Beecham. Hands it. Kinley Pierce drives the right side of the lane and hits the bucket. Time called. Kinley Pierce has led the way for Silo with 14 now. The lead at 67-46, and Silo takes the timeout here. We'll go ahead and take a break and be back. You're watching the Squirtle Game of the Week.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
And we're back here at Cashin. Perry leading Silo 67-46. The Squirtle Game of the Week broadcast, live broadcast here. The Cashin County Line Tournament, first of 4 tonight. As Kevin Farr along with Asher Ledrick for this one, and then Mark Rogers coming in for the next contest, the boys' third place game. We'll have Community Christian and Cashin, the host Wildcats, before the two championship games tonight. Here's a drive up the court by Height. Now Davison shoots a three and missed. Rebound off to Clark. Silo's got it back. 3.5 to go. Inside pass goes. Riley Pierce forces that one up and in. Pierce now with 13. Perry works it ahead into the front court. Davison comes to retrieve the basketball. Pass off right side to Halford. To Schrum. Maroon's just trying to milk some clock as Height dribbles back to the top. Now Davison comes to retrieve. Lady Rebels trying to double team her. Now to Height. Perry just playing keep away out on the perimeter now. Height double team. Gives it off to Davison. Here comes another double team. She splits that on the dribble and drives to the basket where she's fouled. And back to the free throw line goes Sarah Davison. (13 to 14 tonight. And hits it. Just had free throw shooting practice here today.
A good day of practice.
Well, that's definitely true, as Tubby is back in for Silo, and that free throw's good. Sarah Davison with 31 for Perry. 2.5 to go. Handoff, Riley Pierce down the right side of the lane, drives and scores. Riley's racking up the points here in the second half. She's got 15 for the game now. Kennedy Height on the dribble. Breaks the press. Pass back out, Schrum. They're trying to get it to Davison. Atwood's trying to face guard her all over the court. Davison gets free. She's got the basketball, looking for a screen. Now gives it back to Height. Pass, that's intercepted there by Beecham. Headed the other way. Avery Beecham drives all the way, and her left-hand layup is good with 2 minutes to go. Timeout Silo. And it will be a full timeout by the Lady Rebels. We'll take it with them and be back. Perry leading 69-52. Back with more coming up from Cash.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, PayMe Checking puts real money right into your account every time you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. PayMe Checking, the free account that pays you, only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
And here we go as the ball inbounded after the timeout. Heights got it on the dribble into the front court for Perry. Lady Rebels trying to trap. Now the ball's loose on the court. And what do they call it? Kickball? I guess so. Kickball. Said it's still Perry possession. They're going to inbound on the sideline with 1:51 to go. Pass goes inside. There's Davison again. Turns, shoots, and scores. She's just been unstoppable. 33 for Davison. Beecham with it to Tubby. Tubby's going to drive the right side of the paint. She shoots and scores. Kennedy, Height against the pressure, or Height, excuse me, and across the midcourt line. Hyde has it out front. Gives it off there. Back out. Schrum. Swing it. Halford. Dribbles to the free throw line. Now back to Height with the minute to go. Schrum. Now they've got it back out front. Halford. Davison's just trying to break free from Atwood inside. Steal by Beecham. Beecham's going to take it all the way in, throws it one up. It's no good. Gets the rebound. Back up and in for Avery. 42 seconds remaining. Beecham now in double figures with 10. Saito has cut the lead to 15. Perry led by 15 at the half. That's what the lead is now. They played even here in the second half. Saito has really gotten going offensively here in the second half, Asher, but so has Perry. Perry has stayed red hot as well. Both teams 33 points here in the second half. So 42 seconds remaining. Saito takes the timeout. Perry, however, the Maroons going to win it for their 10th win of the season to improve to 10-6 on the year. Saito's going to drop to 10-8. I don't think they're making up 15 points in the last 42 seconds.
That's not even possible.
So Perry to inbound. I think that's Silo's final timeout there with 42 seconds to go. So Height having trouble. She can't get it inbounded, and they're going to turn it over. 5-second count. Saito with a good job on the full court pressure. Forced the Perry turnover. So the Lady Rebels have it. Chance to get closer, down 15. Inbounds goes. Kinley Pierce spins in the paint, throws one up and in, and the torrid shooting for Silo continues. Pierce makes the bucket. Lead down to 13, but only 24 seconds to go. Nearly a steal by Atwood. Davison's got it. She goes to the floor, still dribbling on her backside, and tosses it to a teammate who shoots and scores. Bella Porter with the bucket. 10 seconds remaining. Atwood tries a three. It's no good for the right wing. Rebound ends up in the hands of Beecham, who scores on the putback with 3 seconds to go, and that should do it. So that'll do it for the contest as Perry wins it 73-60. A high-scoring second half for both teams, as each team caught fire and lit it up in the second half. Let's look at the final scoring numbers here before we get out of here for this one. 33 points for Sarah Davison, the outstanding junior for Perry. She was the top scorer in the contest. 15 for Kennedy Height. They also got 8 from Bella Porter. Let's see. Emery Halford ended up with double figures with 11. Aaliyah Schrum scored 6 for Perry. Silo ended up with a pretty good balance offensively. 3 players reached double figures. As Kinley Pierce, 16 to lead the scoring, 15 for Michaela Clark, 15 for Riley Pierce. So Kinley Pierce had 16, Riley Pierce with 15, 12 for Avery Beecham. And then Cash Atwood added 6, along with 8 for Michaela Clark, 2 for Christina Tubby, and 1 for Harley Gardner to round out the Silo scoring. So that's going to do it for the girls' third place game. Perry wins it over Silo 73-60. And for Asher Ludwig, I'm Kevin Farr signing off for now. I'll be back for more on the Squirtle Game of the Week with the boys' third place game coming up next with Mark Rogers.